My sister turned the entire family against me, lied, twisted everything, and for 12 years, not a single call. I started from zero. No help, no money, no one. But last week, she walked into my store, the store that I built, the same one she once said, I'd never afford to rent a shelf in. And when she realized who owned it, she froze. You know how everyone says family never turns their back on you? Yeah, that's a lie. Mine did, because of my sister. Her name's Melissa. She's 2 years older than me. Beautiful, confident, always the center of attention. I was the quiet one, the one who made her coffee runs, the one who fixed her makeup before parties, the one who'd listen when she needed to rant. I loved her. I really did. Until she turned my entire world upside down. It started small whispers, distance, cold shoulders at family dinners. I didn't understand it. One day, my mom stopped calling. My dad started ignoring my messages, and my aunts, who used to adore me, suddenly had other plans. I thought I'd done something wrong, until one night, a cousin finally told me the truth. Melissa said you stole money from Dad's savings account, that you lied about your job. She said you were trying to ruin her engagement. I remember laughing in disbelief, and then crying when I realized they believed her. She'd been jealous. Jealous because her fiancé Jason once had a crush on me years before they met. It was nothing serious, a few college texts, maybe one harmless dinner. But to her, it was unforgivable. She spun it into a story, told my parents I'd been obsessed with Jason, that I'd tried to sabotage her relationship, and they believed her. At first, I thought it would blow over, but she doubled down. She showed them fake screenshots, emails, even claimed I'd stolen a family checkbook, when in reality she had taken money to pay off her own credit card debt. I was cornered. I tried explaining, begging, crying, but my father's words still echo in my head. We don't want liars in this family. You're not welcome here. That night, I packed my things and left home with one suitcase, $240 in my bank account, and a heart full of disbelief. Those first few years were brutal. No degree, no support, no one to call. I worked at diners, cleaned apartments, sold handmade jewelry online. Every time I thought I was getting ahead, life knocked me back down. But something changed the year I turned 28. I realized I was going to spend my life proving my innocence to people who didn't care about the truth. So I started proving it to myself. I took online business courses at night. I saved every extra dollar I could. I started small, a pop-up stall selling handmade soy candles and personalized gifts. Then one day a TikTok of my booth went viral. Overnight, I had hundreds of orders. I registered my business, got my own space, a cozy little shop downtown called Luna & Co. It wasn't just a store. It was my survival story written in shelves and sent. Each candle label had words like peace, healing, rise. I was finally breathing again. 12 years after being disowned, I stopped thinking about them. Or at least, I told myself I did. Until one ordinary Tuesday afternoon, I was behind the counter when a woman walked in expensive heels, nervous eyes. I looked up and froze. It was Melissa. She looked different, tired, like life had drained the shine right out of her. She didn't recognize me at first. She just said softly, "Hi, I saw online you're hiring. I really need work. I used to run a boutique." Her voice trembled when she said that. I stayed quiet for a second. Then I asked, "Your name?" "Melissa Carter." "I see," I said. 1 second I pulled up her application form. She'd sent it that morning, and there it was. Her resume, Her story, her downfall. Her business had gone bankrupt. Her husband divorced her. My parents had moved away, tired of bailing her out. She was alone, just like I'd been. And standing there, looking at her, broken, humbled, desperate, I realized something. Revenge wasn't about hurting her. It was about showing her who I'd become without her cruelty defining me. She glanced around the shop, running her hand over the shelf with the Rise candles. "This place is beautiful," she said quietly. "The owner must be so proud." I smiled slightly. "Yeah," I said, "she is." That's when her eyes met mine, really met them, and I saw it hit her. The recognition, the guilt, the shock. Her face went pale. You own this?" I nodded. "Every inch of it." She started crying, right there in front of the display table. "I didn't know. I thought you'd disappeared." "You made sure of that," I said calmly. "But I didn't disappear. I rebuilt." She tried to apologize, years worth of excuses, regret, and sobbing. And I listened. For once, I had the power to walk away. But I didn't. Instead, I said, "You can't work here, Melissa. Not because I hate you, but because this place is built on truth and peace and everything you took from me. I hope one day you build that for yourself." I handed her a candle, healing. She took it with shaking hands and left quietly. No note, just a card that said, "I'm sorry, I never called her. I didn't need to." Because revenge wasn't the goal anymore. Closure was. And as I locked up that night, looking at the glowing sign outside, Luna & Co., I smiled to myself. She took my family. But in the end, I built something stronger. A life that didn't need their approval. A life that finally, after 12 long years, felt like mine. Sometimes, revenge doesn't come in fire or fury. Sometimes it comes quietly in the sound of your own door opening to a business you built with your bare hands. The people who break you will watch you rise and realize they never had that kind of strength. That's not revenge, that's freedom.